This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, where you can find cool stuff in stock.
Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena we are playing the most broken card by far from the Historic Anthology 4, a card that has caused many a mage to quiver in their shoes with the pure possibilities and the card advantage that it provides, and that card is... Think Twice. Oh, you were expecting something else? Oh, you think I'm trolling? You don't believe? Interesting. In this deck, Think Twice is actually our win con. This ancient card for 1 and a blue instant draw a card flashback, meaning we can cast it from our graveyard for 2 and a blue to draw another card. This was premium card advantage back in the boomer times. And there are many combinations for intense synergy in this deck. For example, search for Iskanta. We can flip over our Think Twice, have it in the graveyard, and then flash it back. Not enough? What about Jace, Wielder of Mysteries? We can target ourselves, mill 2 cards. If one of them is Think Twice, we can flash it back and draw yet another card. Impressed? No? You need more? What if we have no library whatsoever? And we cast Think Twice from our hand or graveyard, and to the passive ability of Jace says, if you would draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game instead. Oh! They're going to ask me what the win con is. Look in the comments, you will find them. And now you know, our win con is Think Twice. And I've already recorded the games. I'm recording the intro on a separate day, which I do sometimes. Some of you really astute gamers have caught on to that. But the fact is, we're going to do it in the games today. Just a little thing to look forward to. Think Twice as a win con is not just a meme, it is a possibility. This deck is built for the Historic Shakeup, so it doesn't run to Fairy Time Raveler and runs almost no win cons of any kind. It has 2 Castle Ardenvales, if you want to attack them to death with 1/1s. I recommend not even doing that. And we have Sanguine Sacrament, which we can put on the bottom of Owner's Library whenever we cast it, so it doesn't... as long as we keep casting it, and we can draw back into it so it doesn't get milled, it keeps us from decking. So that's pretty exciting. Only like an Unmoored Ego can get to it. So how do we draw through our whole deck? Well, we have Think Twice, but we also have Sphinx's Revelation, which gains life and draws cards. We keep casting larger and larger Revelations until we have most of the deck in the hand. We cast Seagate Restoration to draw the other half, and we put out a Jace, and we cast a Think Twice for lethal. So that is the master plan, and otherwise it's blue-white control with more proof that Patience is more of a win con than a win con. So if you want to torture the Historic Shakeup queue in a, some would say, rather toxic way, a no win cons kind of way, you might want to try something as gross and detestable as this. Yeah, some of us who are truly sick in our soul just get really excited about doing nothing other than gaining life and drawing cards and remembering the glory days before we got shamed on the internet for it. Anyway, this video is dedicated to Rain, the latest YouTube member, at the time that I am recording this intro. Thank you very much for becoming a YouTube member. You can join for $4.99 a month and support the content. I hope you're enjoying the bonus historic content and brawl content. Putting out multiple videos a day seems better than breaking the streak of standard videos, since a lot of people really like those. And there you go. Hope you like this one. Maybe you will. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll hate it. Maybe you don't. There's only one way to find out. Let's dive in and let the nonsense begin. Pretty good. I wonder if this Cage is going to get him. A lot of the cards that Cage is meant to hose aren't allowed in the shakeup, but I am curious. Let's see what happens. Let's see if turn 1 Cage is a scoop. The World Tree. Sacrifice it. Search your library for any number of gods, put them on the battlefield. Players can't cast spells from graveyards. Creatures can't enter the battlefield from libraries. Seems good. We counter your 11 mana play with our 1 mana artifact. They do have 10-ish turns to find a way to remove it, which they better be. Oh, the double world tree. We really shut them down this time. All right, we got the think twice. What do you do? What's your deck up to? Marwen, the Nurturer, an elf thingy. We'll draw. We just get rid of that? I mean, it does encourage the opponent to get Wrath, right? Maybe we just draw to make sure we can Wrath. Let's say go. That's the joy of Think Twice. If your goal was to do nothing, you can do it again. Not just on turn 2, but on turn 3 as well. Oh, here they come. The elves are coming. The elves are coming. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Look at how many elves. Do you think they're just going to scoop to a Wrath? All right. Oh. I caged my own Think Twice? Not like this. Not like this. Oh no! The value! Players can't cast spells from graveyard. Yeah, it's right there. It's right there, CGB. You master of magic. Gonna win anyway, I think. Guess the cage has to go. I can't even. Oh man. Oh man. Cultivate in the elf deck. I mean, is there some top end with activating the world tree? Do you think they're casting ultimatums? It's not unbelievable, is it? Llanowar elf. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let's play this. Seems good. I'll get the authority down eventually. I need to hold up a counterspell because I don't know what the top end is with the world tree. So we got to do a little bit of careful play. Or else we get blown out by something naughty. Something unexpected. No. I don't know what you're gonna go get. It's gonna be like a coma or something. So it's like it's World Tree 5-color elves with Mastermind's Acquisition to fetch a whole bunch of cards of all kinds of colors out of the sideboard, which is kind of brilliant, and I respect it. Graveyard. Nice. Oh, they're giving me the fingers. They're mad. Okay, I understand. I realize. Now I see the error of my ways, and I'll never, ever upset you again. Okay. Graveyard, just want to flip this thing, get it in flip range, and get these Sphinx's Rev going. Oh, the emotes spam. However will I compete? Enters the battlefield tapped, pumps squad, taps for triple green. No fear of Settle the Wreckage. What a brave gamer. Shall we start the revelations? Transform. We need all the lands eventually. Boom. How do I get rid of this cage? I need a way to destroy my own cage so I can think twice. It's very important. It's probably one of their better draws, good old Vivian Reed. But the Azcanta, the Sunken Ruin, is online. The opponent hits a land. We had a Doomscar. I'll just say go rather than foretell because I'd still like to make more 1/1s. Why didn't I attack? It's not in my nature. What can I say? Mastermind's acquisition. Can we find a foil to that? Not exactly. All right, do your thing. What can they fetch that we can't handle? Ooh, ooh. The fun part. What will they get? What will they pick? I swear, like, if I could freeze frame that, I would see it. It, like, moves really fast, but I'm pretty sure I would have seen it if I could freeze that frame, which is kind of crazy and shouldn't be in the game. If we're getting real. If they say land to go, they got something to counter this. Vorinclex. Okay. I'll have one life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. Seems good. Nice Vorinclex. It goes in my collection over here. Sealed away forever. Yeah, good scoop. All right, the cage comes out. No more cage. The draw. Our worst nemesis, by far. Will we draw lands? Are 2 out of the top 4 cards in our library lands? Let's find out. It will make for thrilling content as we try to draw what we need. How about that? All right. I think we play tapped. No, we can do this. We can foretell. And then next turn, whether we draw an untapped land or not, we'll have Saw It coming up. Dreadhorde Arcanist. With mana open to protect it potentially, but with nothing in the graveyard. Let's see if we can get rid of that. They got something. Is it God's Willing? Defiant Strike. Okay. Out of there. Feather? Might be Feather. The counter shields are down. And there's the Feather. All right, maybe next turn we can Wrath, since we drew 3 of the 4 tap lands in our deck. Oh, the opponent wants to engage in a staring match. Then we will think twice. What the card was built and born to do. Can you survive the wrath of God? Do you have an indestructible thingy-majiggy? You do. All right. Well, that's not going to work. Let the clock tick. At least they don't have a Defiant Strike. All right. So do they have a hexproofy thingamajig? Looks like we're going to miss a land drop here. We need to line it up so we can Wrath and Saw It Coming. I guess we can try to use the cast out and see if they have Snakeskin Veil ready to roll. Or we can just draw cards. Okay. Waiting till end step at least gets the card out of their hand and into their somewhat, like, if they have it, if they have Snakeskin Veil, they have to play it, it goes away, it doesn't come back for a while. Okay. Well, how about them apples? Let's just wait. Right now we have card draw. We can just always draw a card. It's why this card is so powerful. Our opponent has found and deployed another threat, and we know they have Fight as one to make it indestructible, and we know they have Defiant Strike in the graveyard. Oh no! Feather and Arcanist with a mana up for Fight as one. We could counter it, but I think what I'm going to do is Wrath and counter the Fight as one. And we get 2 of their priceless creatures. Think twice. Twice is nice. Doomscar. I play Wrath of God. Opponent attempts Fight as one. We saw this coming. It was literally face up in your head. All right, 2 of their critters are gone. And we have a Doomscar and another Saw It coming to fight the next wave, should there be one. Let's just say, yeah, let's play the Jace. I'm milling my opponent, though, for the LOL. I could try to win the game by milling myself. Boring. I want to mill them out with Jace. And smile while I do it. All your creatures will be mine. Okay, they do have Hasty Boys. We see the Spellbreaker. Yes, your tears will not dissuade me from destroying you. 10th District Legionnaire enters the battlefield tapped, gain a life. Cool. Oh, are we fighting? We're down, we're ambushing? Okay. Do your thing. To the top. You better not let me have this Jace. I'll take that card. All right. Make a 1/1. You don't want to kill this Jace. My next win con you're going to hate way more. All right. While that's tapped, let's see if we can get it. The last time there was an exile card, they didn't have the answer for it. The Reckless Rage. On my token. Savage. Come on in. +1 life. Cast it out. How's your stomach? How much of this can you take? Fight as 1 indestructible. Doesn't really help very much. I mean, I guess you're doing it to scry, but Jace just wrecks it. No, don't you I was coming for the revelation. Blue-white, think twice. Just endless card draw control. Just making everyone miserable since the beginning. Pro Tour 1 was won by a blue-white control deck that used Millstone and Mishra's Factory combined with the enchantment Hallowed Ground as win con. What I'm doing is not new. It's just great. You don't have to like it. Righteous Valkyrie comes down, okay. I guess we'll set up Doomscar this turn. Would you like to play more clerics? I would love to blow up some clerics. That would go fine with my plan. All right, the angels are coming. Historic angels engage. Rawr. The wrath of God upon angels. Savage. And our opponent's out of angels. Does anybody else feel like the game just ended right there where we wrathed and then they played nothing? Earth of Melitus, okay. Do we start the Rev? I mean, we could start the Rev. I think the Rev gets better, though, with time. I mean, that's awesome. There's nothing wrong with any of that. All right, they play a thing, we counter it. We get ready for the revelation. Children of the revelation. Oh, we're definitely getting there now. Another retribution? Okay. We could counter that. We could. But this is we've gotten to the part of the video where we have to give them hope or they'll concede. There's no way I get to see what these sweet cards are if I counter that. We have to give them a little bit of hope so that we get to play all of our nasty cards. All right, Foretell. Foretell. Look at this. Oh, this is my hand. Do you like it? All right, come at me. Like, seriously, we have to do this or they'll leave. We have to let them have a board position, let them make some progress. I will draw a card. Cool. I will draw another card. All right, next turn their angel has double strike. Sounds fun. Let's let that hit us. All part of the deal here. We can play the Sacrament to gain twice X life and put it on the bottom, which is our how we don't deck insurance. Gain a life, okay. Am I not the worst? I'm the worst, right? I'm taking a double strike hit. This is just because I want to feel like I felt as a young CGB, just Sphinx's revelationing my opponents into the ground forever and ever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll take 14 life. It's that dawning realization that they can like be enacting their game plan and they still won't win. All right, go on. Come on, make more angels. Come on. Do it. Do it. What do we got? Rev for 7. Oh, yep. There's an Angel of Vitality. Cool. You're at 27. Your whole deck is just firing on all cylinders. Come on now. All right. Lucky number 7. Oh baby. All right. Got to get back under the hand size limit. So we'll play out a few cards here. And I guess we'll hold instant speed cast out. CGB, just stop. It's so mean letting them have this false hope. Yeah, but you know, they might want to do stuff with their angels. Like, look they have an Angel of Vitality. Right now they, instead of gaining 1 life, they gain 2 life. What more could you ask for? All day. Hit me, baby, one more time. All right, my turn. What do we do? Let's cycle here. Play this. 1 mana off of thinking twice again. Let them keep their cool Angel of Vitality so that their life gain strategy continues to work together. All right, graveyard, transform, think twice, OP. All right, land, and go. We'll play a Baffling End eventually once our hand is completely overflowing. Wheeze, you've got all these cards. What do they do? Are you playing around Wrath? Maybe. Maybe Wheeze is playing around Wrath. Come on, surely there's angels, you know? Things to do with angels. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We cracked double figures. Yes! All right, how many cards do we have in our hand? 16. We can draw our deck. Cool. No maximum hand size, by the way. Hand it all over. There we go. Completely empty library. Now, we could try to win the game. If we do that, we do have a Saw It Coming, but if the opponent has 2 ways to remove the Jace, we do not win, but they're not going to stop the Sanguine Sacrament. So we just have to be cool. Just stay cool, everybody. Just stay cool. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. This is exactly what our deck wants to do. Falls to 21. All right, my turn. +5. Well. And it's back. All right. Now what? Play out all these lands. Make sure we have a billion counter spells. And we do. So Jace, the wielder of mysteries. To complete the actual arc. What you can say what you want about what I did today. You can call it cruel. But the truth is, I have to do this. It's the only way to show the deck's win con, because all the comments on decks like this are always the same. What's your win con? How's your win con? How's the game supposed to end? And then all my opponents, all they do is scoop after they get wrathed. So you gotta let them stay in the game. Not great to have the Sacrament in the opening hand, but we do have a Doomscar, so I'll keep it. No think twice. It's the only thing missing. If this hand had a think twice, you guys. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the nothing we could do? Opponent with a mulligan, put back a card. What you got? What are you gonna do? Dismal Backwater. Okay. Probably means a slower deck. Which is good for us. Gives us a lot of time to set up and cause trouble. So we'll foretell this instead because Thoughtseize is a pain. Duress is a pain. Oh wait, are you rogues? Okay, they didn't play... They have something holding priority and they didn't play it. So, Erebos' Intervention is a card, but there's nothing in graveyards. Okay. Okay, some kind of a flash deck. So our mission is around turn 5 to Doomscar with counter protection. Hopefully get multiple creatures from them. The Seal Away might also force their hand on the Night Bonder. Okay. It does look like rogues, but not the rogues I'm used to. We could get that thing exiled now, but I actually want to fight on their turn. Make the Doomscar better. We don't have anything in the graveyard for Drown in the Lock, and the Scavenger is just a 1/3. We're not in a huge hurry. Maybe it's a good turn to just Sacrament. Kind of negates their whole turn if that's all they're going to do. Right now, this makes it so that our spells can't be... we can't counter their spells anyway, if they have Flash. Okay, they want to rumble. What do you guys think? Do we seal something away here? I think we go for it. This thing's annoying. And we do want to get rid of a Slitherwisp if they have it. Are we gonna cast spells? Sure. Anything else? Remember, they have something for 1 black they didn't play. What is it? They might just also be holding full control at every single turn, because sometimes that's what people do. The order would be weird if they played Thieves Guild Enforcer now. But it does make the Scavenger hit harder. Mine. Okay, my turn. Cool. Yeah. Doomscar. Thanks for thinking it through. Look forward to blowing up your things. All right, a new scavenger. Still not very afraid of this card yet. We got a lot of ways to gain life. We have a cast out now. I think we just say, you know what? I think we do this and just dare them to play some stuff. Yeah, that's pretty nice. 3 fresh cards and 3 life. Another Thought Thief. And a Mind Carver. That's what you've been holding? Alright, opponent is going off. Ow. Boom shakalaka. How many more you got? I got time. More specifically, I can make time. I mean, I will torture rogues across the formats. Let's go. When I play rogues, they hate me. When I play against rogues, well, I don't know if they still hate me. I do go extra. I gotta go extra ham on you, rogues. Because nobody likes you. I don't know if you knew that, but it's true. Boom, think twice. What? I'm gonna draw a card. That's a good card against rogues right there. They usually help us flip that as Kanta. That can take over a game. Also, Sanguine Sacrament, by the way, as a surprise, can just come out of nowhere. So that they think they milled you out, and then voila, I have a card on top of my library. Then they mill it again, and I'm like, huh, think twice. Countered you. You milled nothing. Alright. Cycle that. Cast this. Okay. Library! No flips. Sad. Let's see if they suit up that Mind Carver. What the heck is this? A vampire rogue has death touch as long as you control another rogue. All right, you're definitely like rogues light, but we don't give any passes. This is a young rogue player. They're just making their way into rogue's world, but you better believe as soon as they have, you know, ground out for a few weeks, they're going to be running the full-on Lurrus Rune Crab stuff that you hate. So, without question, guys, we've got to stop them now. We have to beat down so savagely that they consider uninstalling the game. That's the only choice we really have. If we do anything less, we're just a bad ambassador for the game itself. I'll take 7. I'll graveyard that, because look at that synergy. Alright, let's play out some of these cards. Gotta get our hand size under control here. We could just Wrath, but what good would that be? We'd have to discard to hand size. One of the true pitfalls of this deck. Alright, down to 7. It's more like a game we play with ourselves to get max value. The Wind Wabba. That it? All right. Dig. Let's find the Jace. If the Jace gets milled, it gets super hard mode in here. We can draw the library. Hold on. Can we win? We're at 27. Probably can't win. Oh, what the heck. What the heck? If Rogues beats us, we deserved it, right? I know, -1 card. I did it on purpose, okay? Give CGB a break. All right, we still haven't found the Jace. I'm getting a little nervous, just a little. Let's give your Wind Robber a baffling end. So confusing. How did it come to this? They didn't draw a card. All right. Definitely still a young Rogues gamer. Let's see if we can get rid of them while they're young. Take them out while they're young. Okay, no creature to target for the mill, except themselves. So that's fine. Day 1 Rogues gamer versus CGB on Ultimate Evil mode. Matchmaking at its finest. This is one of those where we take the hit. We've got to let him believe, guys. We got to let him believe. There's the Jace. There's the Jace. Okay. Now what? When do we deploy the Jace? After we draw the library? I suppose so. I still only have 3 lands. And they're like dual face lands too. They might not even run basics. What if they don't even run basics? Somebody should, you know, maybe make a YouTube video. Show them the ways of the Rogues in Magic the Gathering. They probably have like 16 lands in this deck. I remember my... Actually, you know what? It's probably 20, because that is a nice round number. It stands out. And I remember in the official Magic rulebook, this teeny tiny book that once upon a time came with things called starter decks that they don't make anymore. This teensy tiny book, it said in it that the right way to build your deck was with 20 lands and 40 spells. It was in the book. I wonder if I could, like, I bet I could sell those books now if I had them. Just sell them on eBay or something. Anyway, I'm enjoying this little chat while we figure out how to devastate this Roger. Yep, come at me. That's fine. That's all good. All right, QQ. 7 plus 6 is 13, 14. So we have 11. Let's do it. Go big or go home, baby. Four cards. 3 cards. Jace. Plus myself. Draw. There are now no cards in my library. I've been waiting so long for this moment. Flashback. Think twice. For lethal. Welcome to Magic. Tapped lands, but we got Wrath. We don't have any card draw, but we kind of do. Like, we might just cycle some cast outs. See what happens. Temple of Plenty. To the bottom. Let's foretell. That way we can play a tap land next turn and have a counter open. Luminarch Aspirant. Where have I seen you before? Everywhere. That's the answer. Literally everywhere. I might end up cycling this farmland, so let's say go. Might just go cycle, cycle. We really want to get to like Sphinx's Revelation. And of course, as many Think Twices as we can find. Oh yeah. Bring them out. Bring them out. Unleash the power of your +1/+1 counter synergy. Authority of the Councils. Another irrigated farmland. Should we wrath now or wrath later? I think later is the answer. I might use this cast out on this Scourge because there's no downside. If we actually get rid of it and they ever get rid of the cast out, they get back at 0/0. And then next turn I can play the Authority and the Wrath, but I want to see what they deploy. Oh, God bless you. Keep it coming. Let's go. No fear of Settle the Wreckage. What are they teaching the kids these days? I think I just take it now, actually, and draw. We're gonna wrath them. Oh, rewarded. The value. The value. Authority of the Consuls. From now on, those creatures will enter the battlefield tapped. All right, guys. Heroic Intervention? Maybe. Maybe, actually. We could be dead here. It's possible. All right. Well, show me. Show me. Guys, they need to find a little more damage. But we may have lost to the superior magician. 1 life short. Do you have it? Do you have it? Oh, they're hovering. Got me. Got me. Wow. This is mono white. We play mono white. Everything exile. Just all the enchantments that exile your stuff right here under one roof. Complete with Doomscar. Oh, hello. Are you a... Sure, mono red says hello. Classic. Okay. Looks like it's gonna work out. Are they the usual mono red with a bad draw? Or are they something funky? Relic Robber. What a master. Boom. No more token. God. They're goblins? Isn't Moxus banned? Haste. Another target creature 2 can't be blocked. Okay. Okay. Oh, we definitely want to think twice. Guess I'll foretell this. Do we baffle? I don't know. I bet most of their stuff has haste. Here's the thing. I don't actually want to blow... I don't actually want to remove anything because I have Doomscar, so I just want to get a 2-for-1, so I want them to play another thing and give it haste. What? What? Alright. Fine. Into the box you go. Wow, that looked really cool when it was up here. Why was that? Anyway, we could foretell here. I think we just say go, because we might actually double think twice depending what happens. Another smuggler. It has haste. It has haste. It's going to deal 3 to me. Let's see what we hit. Okay, not great. Again. Look at the cards. Well, I'm just going to draw now. We might hit a land. Okay, Rev. Rev. Tin Street Cadet. What? Where do these goblins come from, man? Where are they coming from? One baffling end after another. Might as well play these cards out. Eventually, we just want to cast the great and powerful Sphinx's Revelation and have new cards. All right. Which goblin knuckleheads do you have next? Oh, that's a card. Oh, that's a nice little card. I'm just going for this. I didn't leave up mana for my counters. Like I said, sometimes you gotta leave them with hope. Milling ourselves. Maybe we'll mill a thing twice and you'll behold the synergy. Don't kill the Jace. Don't do it. Okay. Ah! No, we were supposed to mill the thing twice, not draw the thing twice for the synergy. The Trash Master. Sacrifice a goblin, destroy target artifact. They got me Mind Stone. They got me Mind Stone. I'm just gonna draw with it now. Not give them the satisfaction. Not let them hold priority. It's an alpha move. Do we blow up the Trash Master? It's gonna attack our Jace. Yeah. We'll just Revelation. We'll find a way out. I believe. Or we can just draw, let's see. Nope, we can't draw 3 cards off Think Twice, just 2. Oh, if we counter, we can draw 2. Insult. Damage can't be prevented this turn. If a source you control would deal damage, it deals double that damage instead. One damage to the player or planeswalker, huh? Okay. Well, they hurled an insult at me. How will we respond? The raid doesn't work, right? This creature's too big. I will generate this blocker. This blocker is here to take 6 damage. Nope. Classic blue-white. Making 1/1s. Absorbing huge amounts of damage. Protecting planeswalkers. There's a cast out. I guess this is the mana efficient way of solving my issue. Okay. No counterspell. Things could happen. Things aren't happening. They do have injury, right? 2 damage to a creature and to a planer or a planeswalker, so they need a creature to target. Jason ultimate range. Oh yeah, get ready. The time is approaching. Goblin Gathering. There they are. I hate sand, it just gets everywhere. Seven cards in the deck. Ultimate. Video games. Did you have fun? I hope you had fun. I had fun. And I'm back to record the post-game wrap, and our games were detestable. Ugh, so hateful, so nasty. We probably angered them into oblivion. Some clients were uninstalled today. Everything you could ask for from a evil win-conless control deck like this. So, content was achieved, games were played, feelings were hurt, sadness was invoked, but I couldn't be happier. I'm just a horrible person that way, I suppose. I revel in the pain and suffering. Bring it on. Is this deck actually good? I mean, it's a historic shakeup deck. I wouldn't play this on ladder. On ladder, you should probably play real win cons. Throw a Dream Trawler in there, get the game done with. People may or may not give up as easily, and also I think you're just better off with win cons. This was more of something I did because I wanted to put Think Twice into a deck. Does it really belong in historic? Probably not. It's not on par with today's power level. You might have caught some of the snark and sarcasm in my voice as I played the card, but what is on today's power level are cheap board wipes and awesome card draw. Actually, I don't know. A lot of the decks don't play Sphinx's Revelation, but without Teferi, maybe they would. And Baffling End, really good Magic card. Along with all of these one-of kind of prison-y effects. Another good one is Rest in Peace, Authority of the Consuls, Timely Reinforcements. Blue-White has a ton of good historic options. So if you're going to play Blue-White Control and Historic, there are some cool lists that you can find online that are super try-hardy. Should I make try-hardy historic content? Should I try to play the top tier of the blue-white control decks? Is that the kind of thing you'd enjoy? Or do you like me kind of memeing and doing silly things to the historic shakeup queue while it exists? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. You're cool.